Welcome back to the Phantasy Star II text adventures. We have our next character here we're going to be doing. We're going to be venturing onto Nei's adventure. The Japanese version of this, it's just her name is a Nei. So Neino Balkan would have been the Japanese title for this. So why don't we go ahead and hop on in now, shall we? So here's our basic controls. We know how to do this already. So here she is. 1284 AW Spring, Paseo City on the planet Motavia, Nei. Nei's journey went on, her lonely, aimless journey. Roaming the wilderness, departing from towns, she did nothing but keep walking day after day. Yet no matter how far she walked, she found no place of rest. Her pointy cat-like ears gave her a strange appearance, but her mind was that of an ordinary young girl. Still, most people hated the biomonster blood that flowed through her veins. Even the joy of being part of a loving family had been snatched away from her in mere moments. It had happened over about half a year ago. Nei had been all alone since her birth, until a kind, middle-aged couple found and raised her. One fateful day, a violent mob assaulted their happy family. They chased Nei with torches and set her adoptive parents' house on fire. Trapped by the flames, the husband and wife had Nei escape through a dust chute. When she finally emerged from the sewers and made it above ground, Nei saw her home being consumed by a raging inferno in the distance. That was the day her endless solitude began. She had no home to return to anymore, no one awaiting her arrival. She would never forget the brutal visage of the mob leader, the hunter with a scar on his cheek. Oh, that sounds awful. Nei had made her way to a new town. Gate of Paseo. The tall stone wall surrounding the town is interrupted by a daunting gate which is open. The gate guard is standing watch over the desert wasteland with a glare on his face. The city is partially visible through the gate. Beyond a broad avenue flanked by trees, a modern town soars above its environs. So, quite an intense backstory already with Nei here. So she's all alone. I guess we're going to figure out the journey of how she ended up meeting Rolf. So really interesting, really interesting. Let's have a look around the area. Okay, the gate guard is standing watch over the desert wasteland. Okay, what about the guard? Hey you, I don't know who you are, but you better not stick around too long looking like that. Now get out of my sight, he said with a scowl. Look at the wasteland. The horizon shimmers in the heat. In her mind, Nei saw herself being chased by biomonsters during her wanderings. How long would this keep going on for? Let's look at the tower as well. Nei's parents once told her about a magnificent tower in the capital of Motavia. Just as they said, Central Tower radiates strength and beauty. It bestows courage on those who behold it. Okay, so I guess we can, nothing can be taken. Let's go ahead and start moving then. Tree-lined way. Lush Motavian palm trees follow the road as it passes through rows of posh houses. Anything else to look at here? Palm trees. Their large fronds block out the intense summer sunlight, providing pleasant shade. The sun sparkling through the swaying trees like gold coins fallen on stone pavement. They all have vast, delicately maintained yards leading up to beautiful white walls. A variety of colored curtains flutter among the windows. Oh, interesting. Anything we can take here? Probably not. Okay. Go ahead and move forward again. Tree-lined way. The road is often referred to as Main Street. It runs between Central Tower and the city gates. Okay. Where can we move from here? Okay. Keep moving north, I suppose. Central Tower looms over the north side of the expansive part. A variety of flowers, trees, and other ornamental plants are growing here. This place is quite lovely, with pedestrians going to and fro and the couple seated on a bench, whispering affectionately to one another. Statues of the legendary heroes, Alyssa and Mayu, rise from the small pond in the center of the plaza, outfitted for battle and with a Laconian sword and animal claws equipped respectively. They have a gallant appearance, two of them. Main Street leads back to the south, with a paved road running perpendicularly. Okay, so here's a way we can go here. Let's look at anything else we can look at here. Let's look at the couple again. Eek! The woman was startled by Nay's appearance. What a creepy little kid. Do something about it. Hey, get lost, the man shouted, attempting to impress his girlfriend. Nay slowly backed away. Its expression never, ever changes. Such a revolting brat. Upon noticing Nay, the invariable grimace, as if beholding something unpleasant, while going out of their way to avoid her. So yeah, she's all alone here. This is awful. Seems that only authorized personnel are permitted inside the tower. Okay. Can we go over to the east? T-junction. The stone avenue intersects a gravel path leading north. The road narrows immediately to the east. However, a large truck is parked in the way. Okay, so we can't go there anymore. Why don't we just head over to this particular area, over to the west. Crossroads. The paved east-west street crosses a path which gradually narrows as it runs to the north. A white 3-story building is visible southward. Let's go visit that building. Hospital. An automatic door opened as Nay stood there. The faint scent of disinfectants came wafting it out. A young nurse trotted out from a white corridor. Go and look at the nurse. You better leave soon. You will be removed from the premises if one of the doctors catches you here. Nurse is standing in front of Nay, apparently not going to let her inside. Darn that nurse. Anything to look at here? No. Okay, let's go ahead. Guess from here, and when we head on west. Vacant lot. Weeds are growing out of control in this spacious but used piece of property. Further north to the west is precluded by moss-covered stone walls. There is a classically styled brick building to the south, its facade adorned by a sign. The breeze brings with an unpleasant odor from the dumping grounds to the north. The sound of the barking dog can be heard coming from nearby. But better be careful. Okay. Look at the sign. A symbol depicting human cloning is displayed. Oh yes, it's my clone labs. It's my clone labs is making an appearance in the text adventures. Yes, my amazing fully boosted clone labs. Yes. Okay, I guess we should head to the clone lab. That's right. Come and see me. Welcome to the clone labs. This building's interior is enveloped by an ominous atmosphere. That's right. All of my fully boosted buildings are ominous. Yes. Fully boosted ominous buildings. Yes. In the center of the room, a thin man stands beside a pedestal attached to a strange device. That's right. I am doing experiments in my lab. Why don't you go ahead and investigate me? Investigate my amazing experiments. Yes. Who would you like to have returned to you? Oh, what is this? The man seems excited. It resembles both human and biomonster, yet is neither. What a valuable specimen. You must let me study you. Yes, I want to perform some heinous experiments on you. Yes. Perhaps it would be best to leave now. No, go. Please. Come on back. Okay, that sounds absolutely horrible. Guess we should move up to the dump. An awful stench hangs in the air, and a mountain of garbage extends as far as the eye can see. There is a discarded plank laying nearby. A rabid dog is rooting around in the trash. It glares at Ney with vacant eyes. Let's look at the garbage pile for now. Can we take the plank? Ney took the plank, an ordinary piece of scrap lumber. It's awfully light, probably palm wood. Oh, we're doing the attack right now. Okay, why don't I load that back up here? Let's just look. I want to see if I can get like the first attack off maybe. Its mucus-soaked eyes emit a ferocious light as saliva drips from its jaw. The beast's taunt nails have all been sharpened to a point. Okay, so instead of looking, let's just take the piece of wood. Maybe we can do the first attack? No, the dog's going to do the first attack regardless. I think that was the same amount of damage that I took, so... Use the plank on the rabid dog, or on the garbage pile. You choose. Thwack! Ney bashed the enemy on the head. Such violence. I have to say, I don't like the music as much in Ney's adventure as I did Rolf's. Getting injured here, doggy. Dog is dead. The creature escaped behind a heap of trash. Its pathetic yelping sounds still linger in the air. Okay, anything else to take? Nothing else that can be taken here. Okay, well. Maybe they will let me in the hospital now? Young nurse. Okay. Can I get some healing? I'm sorry about your injuries, but if we let you in here, it could frighten the other patients, she explained in a compassionate tone of voice. Come this way. Ney was led to a small room where she received first aid. Okay, so we have been fully healed. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and venture up this way? That's right, I need to go up more north. Here we go, here's the new area. As the path proceeds northward, it gradually slopes upward, ending at a wood-built store. A bearded man and a young hunter are chatting over drinks as they sit in rocking chairs outside the establishment, upon which is attached a sign. Go and look at the sign first. An image of a sword and shield is embossed on the metal plate. This must be a weapon shop. He has the appearance of a craftsman. Apparently, this man is the proprietor. Okay, let's look at the hunter. He is caressing a hunting tranquilizing gun on his lap as he carries on a conversation. I can't wait to try out this gun. A long-eared monster would be good. I think I'll take it to the mansion. I hear it's pretty lucrative. Yes, that's actually quite a big word for my type of vocabulary, but you know. This seems kind of dangerous to go here, but... Weapon shop. Ney enters the place of business, but before she had a chance to look around, she felt something pierce her back and soon found herself slumped on the floor. She had been hit by a tranquilizer dart. The voice of the young hunter was barely audible in her fading memory. What a freak! There's no way I can sell this. I thought for sure it was a bio monster. Well, I guess I better dump it someplace. Ney's consciousness finally faded. She woke up to find herself in a strange place. The dump. Are we just back over at that dump area? I guess so. Yeah. Probably where we fought the dog. Alright, well, let's not go back up there anymore. Fortunately, we still have all of our health. And back over here. Where should we head to now? I'm gonna say, let's go down here. Three-lined way. This road is often referred to as Main Street. Yes, okay. So there's a road here. I don't think this was accessible to us before. A young schoolboy is playing on the porch of a residence to the east. Okay, so yeah, we didn't see this before. Front porch. As she approached, the boy stopped playing and stared at Nay, then began feeling her ears. My name's Kid. Your young ears are really cool. I wish I had ears like that. But monster hunters have been coming here a lot recently, Kid said worriedly. Watch out that your ears don't get pulled. Hey, will you be my friend? Aw, really? Great. Say, why don't you come play at my grandfather's place? He lives in a big mansion with lots of animals. He's a little weird, but a really nice guy. I'm sure he'll like you. Oh gosh, I don't know about this. Oh yeah, I've got something good for you. He retrieved a pastry from his shoulder pocket and presented it to Nay. This is my favorite food. It's really yummy. This made Nay feel happy. Thank you. Just then, front door opened. Kid, what are you doing? You shouldn't be playing with strange children like that. Now come inside. His mother, that's right, his mother was like a deep voice. His mother grabbed him by the hand and dragged him into the house. This deluxe biscuit emits a scrumptious aroma. Scrumptious aroma, you would say. Okay, well, can't do anything else there. Alright, let's move up here. So, this is where that truck was blocking one of the areas. It is parked facing the other direction, completely blocking the confined street. Okay. So if we look, all we can do is go north from here. This poorly maintained gravel pathway runs parallel to Central Tower's outer wall. An old-fashioned mansion rests at the end of the road to the north. Look at the mansion. An eerie house surrounded by densely packed trees and a small brick wall with an iron gate in front. A cat biomonster is squatting on a gate post. It is gazing this way through half-shut eyes. Look at the gate for now. The gate is open. On closer inspection, there are numerous long-eared cat-like monsters on the wall and among the trees. The owner must really like that breed of biomonster. Or perhaps they have been collected for some other purpose. Oh yes, they have been collected to be experimented on. Yes, they want to be test subjects. Yes, and then yes, and then yes. Okay, yes. Okay. Anything else? No. Okay, let's go ahead and move up to this mansion, I suppose. Nate enters the estate house. At the end of the long hallway, she found herself in a room with a particular ambience. Let's look at the area, I guess. Every wall of this lab is covered in drugs and revolting specimens preserved in formalin. There are also shelves packed with arcane medical books and journals. An elderly man is seated behind a desk. Oh yes, look at me, yes. Look at the drugs first, please, yes. The smell coming from the medicine bottles are hanging in the air. They make Nay feel uneasy. That's right, you should drink them and get them boosted inside of your body, yes. She was dimly cognizant of some forgetting memory trying to resurface, but couldn't quite recall it. That's right, when you talk to me, I'm gonna do heinous experiments on you, yes. Clearly a disciple of science. Yes, no, I am not of science. I am science. I am the science. Yes, because when you say anything that goes against science, you're attacking me. Yes, okay. He's wearing a white lab coat steeped in the scent of pharmaceuticals. That's right, I love my drugs. The man's eyes widened when he noticed Ney, who had silently crept up beside him. He withdrew an old notebook from a drawer and began pursuing it on the desk, repeatedly comparing its contents with Ney's appearance. No, it can't be. Impossible. This isn't the one I've been searching for. It should be younger and more like a cat. But those ears... He closed his eyes and started muttering to himself as he pondered this turn of events. Look at me again, please. Thank you. He's still muttering to himself, eyes shut. Those ears. Those fully boosted ears. It's not the monster I seek. Sir, I just took your notebook. What you gonna do about that, huh? Ney took the notebook. It records the growth of a particular biomonster. The document ends exactly 6 months ago. Nothing else to take. Anything else to look at here? I guess I look at the notebook again. Okay. Okay, well, we can't do anything else there. Okay. So from here, nothing else we can really go to right now. Head down here. And let's see. Anything here? Okay. So from here, what do we want to do? This goes all the way back to the beginning, right? Yeah, the gates of Paseo. So, anything else we can look at here? No? Let's see, let's look at the soldier. Hey there! My name is Rudger. I received orders to see, I mean, that was like very complex in order to actually figure that out, because I'm looking at the guide. It's like, how would you know to do that unless you examine every single thing? It's pretty crazy. I received orders to go exterminate biomonsters. I'm just about to leave. Who knows if I'll ever survive, let alone return to the city. So Rudger, that is Rolf. Not Rolf, Rudo, right? I'm pretty sure. So, very, very interesting. It was some kind of fate that I met you here. Let me give you this to remember me by. Rudger placed a silver bullet pendant around Ney's neck. I just wanted to say farewell to somebody. Goodbye. He walked away, heading south. Look at the silver bullet. Yeah, Rudger is the Japanese name for Rudo. So there is some, it looks like that, like there is some overlap with some of their stories there. Very, very interesting. Both the necklace, chain, and the attached cartridge are made of silver. Silver bullet, huh? Okay, well. So why don't we head on now? Head on up this way. We're gonna head back to the weapon shop. At the top of the hill is a road to a store, a sign hanging on the wooden exterior. Rocking chairs have been placed in a sunny spot outside the building, but no one is around at the moment. Numerous arms line the inner walls, and the back corner houses some glass showcases. Hey, don't touch the cases. Don't touch the glass, I meant. The owner bellows from behind the counter. The hunter who shot Ney a while ago is nearby. Look at the hunter. Hey, that was a bad scene back there. Don't look at me like that. Look, I'll let you have this, so lighten up. Ney handed some jerky on his way out. He is wearing a dreadful expression, as if he had accidentally eaten a bug. And not a tasty one at that. But his face lit up when he saw Ney's necklace. That's a silver bullet, isn't it? quite rare. According to the ancient manuscripts, also known as the Bible, they were used against the wolf peoples. Yes, I'll let you have a weapon that will suit you well, so hand it over. He forcefully exchanged Nay's silver bullet for an animal claw. Yes, it is a boomer's claw. Boomers have not been introduced yet in the Phantasy Star series, but I can say for certain that this is a boomer's claw. The claw was said to have been used by the legendary warrior Mayu. Oh, the little Pikachu guy. I restored the nails and modified the base to fit a human... hold on now. I restored the nails and modified the base to fit a human hand. There, it's just right for you, wouldn't you say? Let's look at the jerky. Although nothing more than smoked fish meat, it represents a precious meal to the hungry Nay. A mighty weapon made to be worn on the hand. Its sharp metal claws can be practiced at will. It fits Nay perfectly. Let's look at these showcases. The owner is quite a collector. An assortment of antique guns and other rare weapons are on display. Look at the owner. It's wonderful! He's engrossed by the bullet he took from Nay. Okay, nothing else of value there, it looks like. Okay. Why don't we venture forth now? So let me see down here. A pleasant aroma drifts through the open door. Nay's memories were ignited by this, causing her to enter into a hallucinatory state, imagining that she was actually returning to her former home. So yeah, this is the kid's home now. Okay, let's just go into the home now, break on in. Kid's house. Nay staggered into the house by mistake. The scent of a pie baking in the kitchen fills the air as kids... I like how the kid's name is just Kids. Kid's mother vacuums the living room. This place is saturated with familiar warmth. Up until half a year ago, Nay was happily living in an environment just like this. Let's look at the mother. She turned her head in Nay's direction. Who is you? How dare you enter my house uninvited? The nerve of this child, and so filthy too. I've never in my life met anyone so unpleasant. Get out of here this instant, for I grab my chainsaw. She's just gonna go all Medea up in here. She drove Nay out through the back door. Rear alley. A stench hangs in the air of the narrow alleyway. The back door to Kid's house can be found at the alley's west end. A field opens to the east. Barely visible in the dim light to the south is a row of trash cans. Look at the trash cans. A stray cat pokes its head out of one of them. It seems to have made its home here. Interesting. Alright. So... anything else we can take from here? No, it doesn't appear to be. Okay, let's just go here. Field. A compact line of houses runs to the north of this unused plot of land and the outskirts of town. To the west proceeds a confined alleyway, and another garbage dump is visible eastward. Some men have built a bonfire from a pile of hay. Look at the bonfire first. The bonfire flares up whenever the men toss additional fuel into it. The crimson flames bring back unpleasant memories for Nay. Her house ablaze, her parents frantically trying to escape, the mob, and the cruel, scared hunter. They all seem to be bounty hunters. Their face a ghastly brutal color illuminated by the light of the fire. In the middle of the group is a face Ney recognizes, marked by a scar on his cheek that she could never forget. The scared hunter suddenly noticed her. What if it isn't that brat from before? Oh no, I let you regret coming here. He began moving to catch Ney. Uh-oh. Anything else? They all look like scary killers. Can I use the plank? I mean, not the plank, I guess the animal claw on the man. Bonk. Ow, why'd you do that? Okay. Guess we'll just go back. Rear alley. The alleyway accumulates in a dead end with the hunter closing in from the east in hot pursuit. Both exits in the alley are blocked, but nearby in the back door to the kid's house. To the south, a group of trash cans is shrouded in darkness. It is firmly shut. The kid's mother must have locked it. Look at the hunter. The man is searching for Ney with a vicious expression on his face, like a beast pursuing its prey. His trigger finger is literally twitching in anticipation as he is clutching his gun. Move south. Ney climbed inside one of the trash cans and closed the lid over her head. A foul stench permeates the darkness. With the lid open slightly, it is possible to peek at the alley through the gap. Ney felt a surge of anxiety rush over her. She couldn't help but feel that she would be discovered at any moment. The hunter spewed obscenities as he snatched and hurled trash cans all over. Search can covers in search for Ney, the resulting clamor echoing through the alley. That little beep disappeared, but that's definitely the monster that the old man is searching for. Dang, and this was a golden opportunity too. The alleyway became quiet again. The man must have given up and left the area. It's quiet. There's no sign of anyone nearby. Okay, we can finally move again. Rear alley. So here, T-junction. This goes back to where that truck was. So we're finally back in this area. So if I go back here, would that guy be there again? An awful stench hangs in the air, and a mountain of garbage extends as far as the eye can see. A huge rabid dog is attacking a white kitten. Ney recognizes the bludgeoning feline as the same one she met at the gateway to the mansion. There's nothing but junk here. It's mucus soaked. Okay, okay, yep. Same thing again. Okay, so then we use our animal claw on this beast. Her metallic claws gleaming, Ney daringly sparring at her opponent. $14 damage, nice. You missed! How could he have missed? He just did. $20 points of damage, nice. Ooh, that's a big, hefty hit. Okay. The creature escaped behind a heap of trash, its pathetic yelping sound still lingering in the air. Are you alright? Ney asked. The kitten responded by rubbing up against her leg and licking her wounds. Stop that, it tickles, Ney said as she picked up the kitten and held it in her arms. Hey kitty, will you be my friend? It made a purring noise, as if in acknowledgement. Suddenly, the kitten jumped out of her arms and ran over to a nearby manhole. It turned its head to look at Ney, then meowed at her before vanishing underground. Ah, where are you going? Looks like it's going into the sewers. The cover has slid off. The depths are pitch black, and an iron ladder attached to the side makes it possible to descend. That means we could technically go down, but we're not going to go there yet. We still have some other stuff to explore here, so... When are we? Continue up north this way. Residential district. Ney becomes apprehensive. When would that hunter find her again? She wanted to cling to someone so bad that she could barely even stand it. Ney unsteadily set foot into a residential zone. The gravel road continues north and south. To the west, a ridge of various tall trees forms an organic wall opposite a series of closely packed houses on the street. These working-class residents are quite different from the ones on Main Street. Anything else to look at here? No, it does not appear to be. Okay. I guess we will go over here first. Private dwelling. The interior of this house is crampy yet tidy. A corpulent housewife is snacking on sweets while watching television. I like how she just breaks into people's homes. The woman instantly grabbed a broom and brashed it at Ney. Hey, don't come in here with those filthy feet. And I just finished sweeping the floor too. Shoo, shoo. She is treating Ney like a cat. No respect at all. It's like... But it's like, why do you leave your door unlocked? You know what I mean? Residential district. This is quite a neighborhood with numerous houses to the east. A two-story high residence in the north marks the end of the road when we head to the east first. The room is disarray. Oblivious to all else, a young man is doing something on a computer. Oh, he's hacking it. He's running an adventure game starring a girl who inherited the blood of both man and beast. The plot seems familiar. He has bloodshot eyes and a blank expression. You shouldn't enter someone's house uninvited. It distracts me and I can't focus on the game. Sir? Okay, well, I mean... Young man's residence. Every square centimeter of this room has been arranged to create an ambience of harmony. On a bedside table rests a trophy. A young man is sitting on a sofa in the living room. Look at the trophy first. It commemorates winning the championship in a fencing tournament. A certificate and a photograph of the young man sit beside it. My, what an unusual guest. You look tired. You should rest here a while. Oh no. There's nothing to worry about. You have very pretty eyes, so don't look like a bad you don't look like a bad person to me, he said with a warm smile. So he healed us. Good. Thank you, sir. Thank you so very, very much, sir. Okay, so from here... Let's see where we should go from here. I think we've explored most of this area. Alright, yeah. Let's not move down in the manhole cover yet. Let's continue forward. Let's continue down, rather. When we head back over this way. Okay, this where the cat is. Let's say. Okay, fantastic. Let's continue forward up north. That's where the mansion is, right? Yeah, this is the mansion. You have anything else for me, bud? Smells coming from the medicine bottles. Okay. Is he still... Anything else in this area? An elderly man. Okay. Down here. So... An eerie house. The white kitten is gone. Okay, so the white kitten is gone from there. That was the one that was that we helped, I guess. Okay. Because some of this guide is a little bit out of order because it told me to do that like now. Well, I guess before we were to help it, but now that we helped it and everything, now we can head over here to the sewer area. So, I guess we should head down into the sewers then, shouldn't we? Aligned in a subterranean cavern, the dimly lit tunnel proceeds to the west. Light is streaming in from above ground, illuminating an iron ladder installed in the walls to the east. Okay, so where are we here now? This is a bit of a complex map. Not entirely sure where I am exactly here on this map. Up would be go back out. Okay, so I understand. The surroundings are quite dark. Nate was able to perceive the general layout of things after her eyes adjusted to the lack of light. Mixed with the ambient noise of running water, the sound of a feline in distress can be heard coming from the west. Let's move north first. Inside a drain pipe. The pipe takes a vertical turn here, so this is effectively a dead end. Water is falling from somewhere far above before flowing out the pipe to the south. Anything else here? The pipe takes a vertical turn here, so this is effectively a dead end. Okay. Let's continue down. Head on over. Water pouring out of the conduit to the north merges with the main channel here. The dark tunnel continues longitudinally. Mixed with the ambient noises of running water, the sounds of a feline in distress can be heard coming from the west. Okay. Suddenly an iron gate slams down from the ceiling, blocking the way to the west. Ooh. So if we try to go over here... Actually, no, that was to the west. So we cannot rescue the kitten. We have to go up here, it looks like. A waterway crosses the path of the tunnel to the north. Other options and west and south. The white kitten from before us making agitated noises nearby. The image of something moving can be seen on the other side of the waterway. The animal is facing across the waterway as it cries out with intensity. Let's look at the waterway. Water is streaming out of the pipe in the wall to the left. It flows over the ground like a river before finally pouring into the hole on the right-hand side. The span is not wide, but the water is flowing violently. It is impossible to reach the northern side without crossing it. Let's look at the image. It appears to be a small animal with a white tint. The faint cry of another feline is barely audible. Okay, so we could go over here. This is a junction of two tunnels. The northern passage ends in a wall with a metal door. The sound of machine rumblings like an earthquake can be heard coming from the other side. Two tunnels intersect here in a T shape, but the eastern route is guarded by an iron gate. Anything else we can look at here? So we can look at the iron grill. The gating acts to keep vermin out. And was there anything in this pathway here we could look at? No, okay. The passage comes to an abrupt end here. There's a small door embedded in the wall. Where's the kitty? It's part of a safe which happens to be unlocked. There is a card key inside. Okay, let's take it. Ney took the card key. The surface of the wafer-thin card is blank. Nothing else we can do there, it looks like. Okay. Anything else we can do here? Guess we can try over this way. Actually, let's go up to the machine room. A cavernous room filled with a complicated network of intertwined machinery and pipes. The mechanical parts growl as if they oscillate. There are all sorts of gauges and motors near the entrance, along with a control panel. Seems to control the entire drainage system. There's a card slot beside it. Okay, so it looks like maybe that's actually weight to put that in. I want to see what was blocked off with that there. Move up this way first. Ney took a few steps backward and with a running start leapt into the air, but the breadth of the artificial river was wider than she thought. She fell into the torrential current and was dragged under. While being buffeted by the inundated, she noticed herself being pulled through the darkness on a tubular construct. Her empty lungs felt like they were on fire. Suddenly, the surge of water collapsed, and Ney landed near rear end first on a stone surface with a splash. Ah. Okay, so we're back here again. Very interesting. I don't know, over here? The tunnel bends 90 degrees here. Okay, what if we were to go up through here? Another right angle turn leads south and east, the latter being blocked by something massive. Well, okay. Looks like we have an idea as to what to do. Let's use the card key. Ney slid the card into the slot. The area rapidly died down. Okay. So now, I would imagine I can probably go over this way, right? The amount of water coming out of the pipe has already dwindled down to a trickle. The level of water remaining is only an ankle deep. Okay, so we can now... Anything else here to look at? No, okay. Sewer. This tunnel goes no further. A dirty kitten is meowing faintly on the ground. Oh, you poor thing. It probably got washed away at some point and ended up getting stuck here. Seemingly concerned, the white kitten cuddled up to its counterpart. It must have led Ney here in order to save the other kitten. Thank goodness, Ney said. The kitten looked up to her and purred as if in gratitude. Aw, you poor little thing. The two kittens are snuggling as they accompany Ney. They appear to have a close relationship. Ney felt a little bit envious. How cute is that? Isn't that cute? That really is. Anything else? Okay. Can I go over to this other area now? Yeah, this is the area that was locked up before. Oh, it's Rooster. It's time to fight this darn fat rat. Yes, it is me. Suddenly the kittens at Nay's feet started hissing. Just then, a huge lump resting on the tunnel got up and started moving. It was a giant rat. Oh gosh. Let's look at this giant rat. The animal's golden eyes probe the darkness like a searchlight. Its two protruded front teeth twitch as its large gray body moves agilely towards its prey. Well, giant rat, it's time for you to go down. Oh, that's a perfect hit. 24 points of damage. You can't get any better than that. Oh, this rat's pretty tough. But that's all that it did to us. All right, let's do it again. Oh, almost another perfect hit. That one's pretty tough hit too. That one's not a perfect hit. Come on, rat, you gotta go down. There you go. The rat writhed in pain as its breathing failed. Its corpse finally fell into the sewer and became motionless. Oh my gosh, okay. That's something else, isn't it? Dead end. Another dead end tunnel. A faint glow seeps out of the gaping hole in the wall. Look at the hole. The hole is large enough for the kittens to go through, but Nay cannot possibly fit inside. Her feline friends extended her an invitation, but she couldn't think of a way to pass through. As she was fretting, the kitten suddenly faced behind her and started making howling noises. Curious, Nay turned around only to see that the giant rat she thought she had defeated earlier was charging straight for her. Ah! Nay immediately jumped out of the way. With a bellow, the giant rat crashed into the side of the tunnel, subsequently getting crushed as the wall crumbled. This time, it was dead for real. Can we look at the dead giant rat? The wall now has a much larger hole in it. Even Nay can fit through now. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay. So the darn fat rat. That darn fat rat. Alright, anything else? Alright. Let's move east. Bottom of the well. Light streaming down from overhead illuminates a bucket being suspended in midair by ropes. The ground underfoot turns to sludge here, and plants resembled ivies cover the walls. Let's look at the light. A circular slice of sky is visible up above. This must be the bottom of a deep well. Look at the bucket. Nay could grab onto it if she were able to jump, but the ground is covered with muck and she would only slip and fall if she tried. Look at the ivies. The strong roots do not break when pulled, and the stakes are thick enough to act as footholds. The kittens allegedly climb up the plants. Can we use a plank on the ivy? Okay, not proper use, okay. Yeah, this is what we have to do. I guess we can just move up. Yeah. Backyard. Before Nay's eyes stands an ominous mansion. One of the rear windows is open to the south. Grass is growing rampant around the old well. This must be the backyard of the elderly scientist's home. That's right. You You are in the backyard of my house. Now come inside and get boosted. Yes. Voices of people engaged in a quarrel can be heard inside, along with sounds of violence. That's right. I am fighting with my anti-science wife. Actually, my wife is pro-science. She is the bag lady. Yes, the bag lady from a siphon filter game. Yes, best game ever. Yes, for pro-science. Man, the well connects to an underground network of tunnels. Apparently, the kittens were passing through here on their way to play. Although she made it up here safely, Ney is too afraid to climb back down. Ney surreptitiously peered into the window. She beheld a familiar room, but it was not the same condition as during her last visit. The interior was in disarray, and collapsed in the center lay the old man covered in blood. Beside him stood the hunter. Well, I should probably heal up first. Let's do the I have the pastry. Can I not use the pastry? Interesting. Okay. I'd imagine I probably should use the jerky. Yeah. So I feel as though we're going to be facing some stuff. And it ain't going to be good. Let's look at the hunter. He's looking down at the elderly scientist with the nasty-looking bowgun slung over his shoulder. You've been making me hunt monsters and shit like crazy, you old fool. Well, through being ordered around. Now where's the money? Scar on his face twitched as he let out a cruel laugh. She knew that laugh. This was the same man who burned down her house half a year ago. The man who murdered her parents. The hunter presently disappeared beyond the shadow of a bookcase. Is that an inside then? The elderly man lies prostrate. Oh yes, his prostate is pulsating. Yes, you must. On the floor of his ruined lab. His lab is sabotaged. You must repair it. Smashed specimen bottles and pieces of glass from shattering window litter the ground. A small safe in one of the corners has been ransacked. He's dying. Oh, aren't you that girl from before? No, I talk like this. Oh, aren't you that girl from before? It hasn't been all that long, yet you've gotten bigger. He was astonished at her rapid development. Of course, it's you. You're Ney, right? I've been trying to find you for so long. I should have realized it sooner. My research predicted your accelerated growth exactly. But I just didn't believe it. He removed a small bottle from his pocket of his lab coat with trembling hands. He's holding out a bottle in his quivering hand. Can I look at the bottle, or... The elderly man lies... Okay. Let's just take the bottle. Nate took the small bottle. That bottle holds medicine developed by your foster parents and myself at the accumulation of our extensive biomonsters research. They were both scientists and my colleagues. At the time, we were experimenting with the genetic sequence of humans and biomonsters. The experiments failed due to an accident with the biosystems lab. Just the biosystem, yes. Yes, in spite of that, a biomonster possessing human intelligence was formed. Yes, it was you, yes. But I, considering you to be a flawed product, attempted to kill you. So they fled from the lab, taking you with them. I suppose they must have felt pity for one born an anomaly. Yet I couldn't let them get away with it. He momentarily stopped speaking to painfully catch up his breath. Oh, yes. I should have just let it go. Instead, I hired an outlaw to hunt you down. That was a mistake. That cruel man murdered your parents, and now, me. The science. He murdered the science. He must be anti-science. Nay, can you sell the contents of that bottle for a high price? I'm sorry. My recompense is so inadequate. With that, his breathing ceased. He's dead. The poor scientist. Science never dies. This must be an anti-science game. Yes. This must be an absolute anti-science game. Okay, well, fortunately, nothing else for us to do here. Mansion exterior. Heading south, the pathway between the dwelling and the hedge is wide enough for one person. Some herbs are growing besides the wall. And Ney took the herb. It's catnip. Handling it makes Ney feel euphoric. Can I actually use it? Is that like a... Yeah, it looks like it's something I can actually use. Maybe like another healing item. Okay, I thought I was going to fight the hunter right then and there, but... Apparently you're not. Apparently you're not, so... A slender path separates the hedge from the exterior of the house, leading to the outer wall. Let me see if there's anything else here. No. Okay. Residential district. Yeah, I could have gone into heal up now. Anyway, we have to go sell this. Yes, come to the biosystems. I mean, come to the clone labs, please. Come to the amazing clone labs. The building interior is enveloped by an ominous atmosphere. In the center of the room, a thin man stands beside the pedestal attached to strange devices. Upon spying the bottle Ney was carrying, the man gasped as his eyes grew wide. Yes, from one scientist to the other. Yes, it is the medicine I've been begging the old man to give me for ages, even though we have like the same exact voice and are both scientists and pro-science. We are basically one and the same. Yes, this is why science never dies. No. You must give it to me. I don't mean for free. Sir, you've already given me the money. I can tell. I have a lot of money. I'll compensate you. Without waiting for a response, he snatched the bottle and pressed 500 meseta into her hands. Oh, you're back. So how about it? Have you changed your mind about participating in my research? Also known as, yes, experiments. He asked with an eerie grin. Okay. Guess we can go buy a weapon now, right? Weapon shop. Say, that claw is really getting worn out. It could break at any time, he said with a frown. Hey, it looks like you've got the money. Now let me see that claw. 300 meseta should cover it. Ney handed over her weapon. There. Now it should be even stronger than before. I'm very pleased with it. Ney received the extra sharp animal claw. Anything else? I hope that claw serves you well, the man said with a smile. Okay, well, now that we have that, I guess now we should go fight that guy now, right? There he is! An empty field outside of town. A bonfire burns in the center, and beside it is the hunter again. The man looked over his shoulder and grinned broadly when he spotted her. The scar on his face convulsed as he laughed, giving him a truly horrifying visage. So it's you again. I don't have any business with your kind now. With the old man dead, there's no profit in it. But that's fine. You're an eyesore anyway. He readied his gun. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Her metallic claws gleamed, Oh. Not that much. Come on, we gotta get rid of this guy. Oh my gosh. That was so weak though. No! We could be dead here. Six, come on. Oh, he's dead anyway, okay, so never mind. The hunter groaned in pain as he collapsed. Nay fell to her knees. She had been severely injured in the battle, and her vitality was drained. Just then, "Look out!" someone shouted, coincident with the report of a firearm. Before she realized what had happened, Nay found herself forcefully knocked out on the way. "Damn, I missed," said the hunter, his voice cracking. He still had some strength left in him, but a man stood in his way, sword in hand. "Leave the rest to me. You're going back to my place," he spoke to Nay with authority. She remembered his face. He was the young man who had treated her with kindness earlier. Yeah, this is the second man who healed us. Out of a sense of relief, or perhaps simply exhaustion, Nay faded into unconsciousness. "It looks like you're awake. Feeling better?" Nay opened her eyes to discover a smiling face she recognized had been watching over her. Young man's residence. Let's go ahead and look. Let's look at the young man is reclining on a sofa in a room that exudes calmness and order. "You sure picked the wrong guy for an enemy. He's a wanted bounty hunter, a skilled one. Don't worry though, I already handed him over to the authorities. More importantly, I have a request to make of you." Nay cocked her head in curiosity. "You're a clever and courageous fighter, and pretty cute too. If you don't have anywhere to go, why not stay here for a while, as my little sister, since I always have no family and am all alone." With his warm gaze enveloping her, she looked him straight in the eye and nodded slightly. "Great. Did you know there's Yushisu? Or Yushis? Or Rolf, for that matter? I work as an agent of the Motavian government. And you are?" "Nay. Nay, that's a funny name, but I like it," he said with a smile. "Sir, can you heal me, please? Can you heal me?" Oh, look at her there. Nay stared at her hands and feet. She felt that both her mind and body had grown greatly in such a short time. It was as if her suppressed consciousness began to emerge when she was treated like a human by Yushisu. "Thank you, Yushisu." For the first time since that incident of half a year ago, she could believe in other people. Nay had regained a trusting heart. Thank you to the warmth of Yushisu's love and the peacefulness of her new existence, Nay would go on to mature into a beautiful young lady. Never again would she have to try to fall asleep, terrified within the shadows cast by boulders. Never again would she have to wander the wasteland aimlessly, tears filling her eyes. Though she might depart for distant lands, she would always have a home to return to. Nay believed it was with all her heart. I'm not alone anymore. Yushisu, no matter what happens, I will always be at your side. It was a mere 7 months before Yushisu would embark on the journey that shook the world. The end. I loved that story. That was an amazing story. Especially when I compare it to like stupid Rolf/Yushi's story. This one was very captivating to me. I really liked this story. So maybe you felt the same way. Maybe you really liked this one. I really did. I thought this one was excellent. It was just very there weren't too many battles. There wasn't like some stupid stuff like, oh yeah, 6 or 8 years later or whatever, you know? It's like this one was very, very good. So yeah, fantastic. So next time we're going to do Rudo's Adventure or Rudger. I will see you next time on Phantasy Star II Text Adventures.